everyone, welcome back to Vibrant Authentic Living. Today we're talking about dates. You and me, we're going on a date. This is our first date. So dates are from the Mediterranean region. So we in the West, most of the dates that we have would have been dried. They are quite shriveled as most dried fruits, and packed with fiber and packed with sweetness, natural sweeteners, because the water has evaporated and also the carbs in the fruit have gone through the process and have become, for the most part, just the simple sugars remaining, the fructose, and in some cases the sucrose. So dates are natural sweeteners. You can add them to your smoothies, you can have them as is. Just bite into a handful of them. They are so good. Packed, loaded with fiber, loaded with nutrients, and loaded with calories too. Lots of energy. So if you are on the go, if you go to the gym several times a week, if you practice martial arts, swimming, you love to go hiking, cycling, if you have small kids and you have to be on the go behind them, generally if you do anything that requires lots of activity, lots of energy, dates are very good to have, because they will certainly replenish your energy. They are full of calories. So that means also though, you have to be careful if you are watching your weight, or if you have a more sedentary lifestyle where you're not that active, you're sitting at a desk most of the day, which you shouldn't. Even if you have a desk job, you should find a way of getting up and moving throughout the day. But definitely if you're watching your weight, don't have too many dates, because they certainly pack some calories. These are energy foods. You can blend them in your smoothies. If you're like me and you make several smoothies per day, one or two of your smoothies, depending on your energy requirements, you can throw in a couple dates in the blend. You don't have to strain them. You want to have that fiber, because that is going to help to move the food, the natural peristaltic movement of the food down the intestines to prevent constipation. These are excellent in preventing constipation and the hemorrhoids, the piles that are usually associated with constipation. They are very chewy, very, very chewy, very sweet, and so you can slice them, dice them, add them even to your salads. They will give you a nice variation in texture as you eat your salads, whether fruit salads or toss them on whatever kind of salad you're making. Dates are full of natural antioxidants, flavonoids, anti-inflammatories, and these are chemicals that help to clean out the body and help to eliminate free radicals in the body, which if allowed to accumulate, they will wreak havoc in the body. So antioxidants and flavonoids are natural cleansers which eliminate debris, built up waste, cellular waste, and help us to remain efficient in the bodily functions. Now, dates in research, dates have been found to be very effective in cleaning out the brain, the neurological system of amyloid plaque. And amyloid plaque is a waste product that, if allowed to accumulate in the brain, it can lead to Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. So research have been done, several research have been done, and dates have been found to clear out the amyloid plaque from the brain, from around the brain cells, to prevent Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia, to reduce the risk. As we get older, amyloid plaque tends to accumulate, and so when you eat fruits like dates and other foods that have these antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties, we definitely can clean out the body efficiently and effectively on a daily basis, so the waste does not accumulate, neither in the brain, nor we don't want it to accumulate in any part of the body. But you know that the brain function is essential because that's the master organ that controls everything else. Also, dates, in research also, dates have been found to be natural, to promote natural childbirth, in the sense that if dates were eaten in these studies, if dates were eaten by pregnant women in the last weeks of pregnancy, they had much easier labor. The cervix was dilated naturally, and so these women, these pregnant women, had much fewer hours of active labor than other women in the study who did not partake of the dates. So definitely empirical evidence to show that dates are very effective in the later weeks of pregnancy for a smoother and less laborious labor. A less laborious labor, which is good, right? We want birth to be an enjoyable experience. Yeah, we're not saying we want to eliminate, or we can eliminate all of the pain. You are pushing out another human being into the world, and there is pain involved in birth, and we don't necessarily want to eliminate all pain from life because pain serves a purpose. But if we can make that process easier on the mother and on the baby, and definitely speed the process along a little bit, so you don't have to be in labor for hours and days, right? So definitely have some dates. Whether or not you are pregnant, load up on some dates. They are very good foods to include in your diet for all the reasons mentioned above and other reasons. There was so much in my research that I found, I just couldn't tell you about everything. So do your own research and find out more about the dates, and drop a comment and let me know if you found anything that I have not mentioned, because there is so much more to this humble, dried up, shriveled up fruits. Alright, if you would love to support the channel, just follow the Patreon link in the description below. Go on over to Patreon, become a supporter. If by this time you still have not subscribed to the channel, now is the time to do so. Share the videos so others may benefit from the information and come on board so we can all make healthier choices. It does make the difference between life and death. It literally does make the difference between life and death, and between a healthy, vibrant, authentic living and one that is full of discomfort, dis-ease, high doctor bills, all kinds of procedures that leave you weak and just depleted and losing your zest for life. So healthy choices do make that difference. So let's get the word out. Let's get as many persons as we can to make healthy choices. Until the next video, this is Nandi and her dates. So we're at the end of our first date. Let's hope we can have many other dates, and I'll see you on the next one.